Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thankful Thursday. My name is Bonnie D, and I have channeled the cards for the collective. I do a midnight meditation, and what the collective needs to hear is what I get from Spirit. So let's get into this. I hope everybody's having a beautiful week. It's beautiful finally, really sunny in Florida. And we've been spending most of our time outside as we do. So I think that everybody is probably kind of comfy right now and need to hear some energy vibes out there. And they're pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Now we are on 5/29 of 2025, which is a seven. Because it comes out to 25 and this is seven. Now we did get some angel messages from the seven, and number seven signifies spiritual growth, intuition, and inner wisdom. Connect with your higher self. And we got a lot of twos. Two, 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 two. Angel number two is a message from the universe, balance, harmony, and new beginnings. Trust the process and focus on positive mindset. So basically, yes, that's what everything's kind of pointing out with the energy of these cards. So we're going to start off with the Mystic Forest Oracle. And, as these come out, think about what you think about them. I mean, just think right off the top of your head, what are you thinking about? Do it your way. What way? Is yours unique in its own way? We never We never meant to fit in. You were born to be a wild and free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do it. Yeah, I love this because it's just like she's looking through a portal, and it's just beautifully, she's in nature, and she's basically going to walk through that because she's going to do it her way or his way. There's always women on the card, so I kind of forget to say his, but this is masculine and feminine. There's no difference. There's difference in strength and compassion, but other than that, no. Okay, now we also got to number 30, reach for your dreams. I'm the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. This is a great card. Look at the energy she is putting up. Imagine when we get this in, when we start learning the mystery school part. Earth School isn't a lot of mystical energy and magic, but uh, the different dimensions are that we travel when we do astro travel at night. I do a lot of astro traveling. This one is number 4, and it's gratitude. I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each bring. And she's got energy swirling up there. She's got a little fawn over here, nature all around her. And she's got a whole basket of crystals right here in front of her. She's protecting herself right now. I see this that we all kind of need that earth grounding protection right now because there's a lot of stuff coming to light, and there's a lot of different energies floating around, and we have to really be careful with that because we can get some dark energy going on because you're around it, and just be careful. 40, number 40, it's another 4. uh Split your focus. Before you pick up this card, what were you focused on? You may be spending too much time concentrating on the world around you and ignoring your feelings. There is a healthy balance to be found that needs your attention. If you are too focused outward, you may feel you have lost yourself. And if you're too focused inward, you may feel disconnected from the world. The balance is found in a 70-30 split. 70% of your focus should remain outward, observing the external world, and 30% of your focus should be inward, checking on how you feel. Finding this balance help support you. Holding some internal focus can prevent you from feeling extreme highs and lows, getting overly exhausted, hitting burnout, or missing moments of joy. So even when the world around you feels stressful and busy, hold some internal focus. This is how to create a balanced focus. Close your eyes and notice where your focus is right now. Notice what you are thinking about and how the physical body feels. Observe the breath and pull your focus 100% into your internal world. Once you are aware of your inner space, push your focus 100% outward. Notice all of the sounds you can hear. Notice the air on your skin and allow your thoughts to wander on to other people and other things. Now that you have felt the difference between the two, you can begin to play around with splitting your focus, partly in and partly out. With your eyes still closed, become aware of what is happening in the world around you and inside of you. Open your eyes, let the focus move outward, and then pull 30% back so you can still observe how you are feeling in this moment. Take this with you during the rest of the day. I love that because I know that a lot of us are just always in a hurry and we're out of balance and out of sync and it's just all that. But you can tell because he's going into like different dimensions. He's here comfortable and look like he's taking a picture. He's focusing on something that he's going into. So this is his inside. This is his outer world. I like that. And we had, like I said, we had a lot of fours and twos and sevens, and I thought it was pretty good though. Okay, now we have the Starseed Oracle. And I think we've seen this a couple weeks ago, but it needed to play out again. Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. This is great because I was thinking about this the other day. How are we going to incorporate ourselves now that a lot of us are looking into the ancient mystery school and we're kind of flowing in this world outside of us and who knows where it's going to go. So that's kind of and she looks like she's in kind of an energy bubble, like a protection bubble, because when you go into the earth, that part when you're in earth school, it's harder than any school you've ever been in because basically when you go up to mystery school, it's just critiquing the energy and magic you have, you always did have. They're going to critique it and help us bring it out. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. I like that, really. I really do, because you got to kind of catch yourself sometimes. Sometimes it's like I leave this world and I'm somewhere else, and then all of a sudden I'm back in the world. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it, to have their soul fully embodied their body. And people's personality tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean toward transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in stars than on earth. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens of their own. Mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendent and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most star seeds are drawn towards transcendent. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you choose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energy in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Here's a starseed soul inquiry. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? Uh, this was a great card for us. So far, I love this because it's showing us that we can do it our way. And we have to have kind of faith and be grateful for things we get and split our focus. Our focus is on Earth School, and we're going to have to do a little bit of Mystery School. And we've all started it. I mean, how many times have you went to bed and you're in a whole different world and you don't even know if you're sleeping or awake? But that is what we're going to go through. It's going to be even more prevalent as days come. So be ready. Okay, now we got the Magic Spirit Oracle. And this was an interesting one. It's a 28, which is a 10. It's a 1. Dark Night of the Soul, Transformation, Awakening, and Tower Movement. There's something in her book lit up. She dug awareness in her heart until she found the light. That's pretty. And she's got a little Schmitey over here. So we got crystals laying around, we got books flying around, we got the candle. Her heart chakra is center chakra is lit. She's got the crescent moon and she's studying, she's reading. And of course she's got little Smitey over here, her little spider. And he's pretty cute. So spider's pretty cute, yeah. Okay, let's see. In darkness, I can cultivate my light. The dark night of the soul, when you first start going through it, it is so heavy. But it's really invigorating. It's like Yahoo! The tower, the deepest cave, the endless desert, a dark night of the soul is a period of extreme challenges, whether internal, external, or both. It is the fight with the dragon, the monster in your head, the demons in your life. If it it is to experience a great loss or catastrophe, confusion, it is the thing that every human wishes to avoid but cannot. It is a stirring of your soul, a call for the deepest of transformations, whether that be a reconstruction of your life, values, and self. These periods can take us to hell of sorts. They take us to a place so deep within us that we think it will never end. A trap door through which we just keep falling into a great void of dark experiences and painful emotions. It can strip everything away from us. We have no choice but to face the dragon, to find the treasure, to seek the light, to become the warrior we were always capable of being. This is when we become a more powerful version of self. When we learn the ways of the great witches who came before us. When I say that, I just don't like that. I don't like the word witch. I think it's just so impersonal because really they were beautiful, magical. A lot of them were beautiful, magical beings. So I wouldn't, really write the witch thing. I'm sure there can be people that are pretty witchy poo, but it's choice, really. We have no choice but to face the dragon. Yeah, we do. When we learn the ways of the great witches who came before us and know that we are so much stronger, wiser, and worthier than we thought possible. We earn our gifts in this place. Those we were not born with, but were always meant for. Our new self is forged in the fire of transformation, and we can do more than just survive. We can become the light that we so desperately need. We can rise from the ashes and become the phoenix. We can awaken on the powerful truth of our own being. Pulling this card can confirm that you have experienced an evolution of your soul, that you have overcome or are capable of overcoming difficulties and receiving the gifts that come from that. As hard and as dark as it may be, you are learning the way of the warrior. This card also has an energy of transformation behind it. Perhaps you feel your soul is stirring and that it is time for new growth within, or you want to change your life, your beliefs, or your values. Listen to this calling and do not fear the dark if you already have your lantern and compass. I really like this because when you start to go through the dark night of the soul for the first time, you're going way back. You're going as far back as you can remember, so you can actually see how you learned, what you learned, and who was there. And it's pretty interesting. It's basically you have a whole story behind you. And then once you get through that part of the dark night of the soul, it's just periodically you'll have one of those dark night of the souls. And that's all there is. We are really going to change our idea on what's right and what's wrong. Reflect on how some of the darkest periods of your life led to some of the most profound changes within you, how they led you to deeper understanding, strengths, and awakenings. Honor yourself for making it through them. Knight yourself, recognize the sword, and you know now carrying a will soon earn. So yeah, it's telling you that you're gonna go through a dark night of the soul. We all do. The hardest one is the beginning when you just start getting into it because you got so much baggage already behind you. Then once you get rid of that and you release it with love and you don't have to take anything back. I mean, you're breaking your contract with that person. We came down here and each person that comes into our field we had a contract with, whether it's just a passing, whether it's just saying bless you and a sneeze, something, they're attached somehow, just for seconds, for years, whatever. So, yeah, the dark night of the soul, the transformation is the hardest when you first start, but after that, it's like a walk in a park. And you'll get to the point where we did the trigger things. And I'm about at the point where I don't have to go trigger, trigger, trigger and walk away because I can sense when something has been triggered around me and could trigger me. I just kind of change the subject of something that they're engrossed in, or I'll just, it's my little frogs all over the window. I'll just walk away because we don't want to get into any people are going through a lot and we don't know what their life is like. So just remember that when you're walking around people and you think you know and we don't know. So we're going to go right in. We've got one more card over there, but we are going to go into the tarot and the oracle. These cards that I have in front of us is just giving us an idea of what this message is trying to tell you. So we've got through all the angel numbers and everything, and the messengers. The two is the number. It's a message from the universe. Balance, harmony, and new beginnings. Yeah, trust the process and focus on positive mindset. We have to really get out of the negative, and I know it's hard. It's really hard because I still have negative moments in my life. I'm not perfect, not one little bit. Try to be, but I'm not. Okay, now we get a number 22. There's the twos again. Intention. And look at that little that wise owl has that little what are they called? I call them little afros, little white afros. Dandelions, that's what they are. My husband found one the other day and brought it to me because I hadn't blown one in years. And I blew it and it was like really cool. I made a little wish. But I remember being up in Pennsylvania and all of them were blooming. They were all yellow in the yards and it was spring. And they were just beautiful. And that's what, bees, honeybees and stuff eat. And you'd go by these yards in Pennsylvania that were just full of those, and all of a sudden they'd be mowing them down, and you'd have some real thin, dry grass then. So, yeah, people don't like the beauty because they got to mow it. Let's see. And then my husband says, after I used to pick them up and blow them, he says, quit blowing them. You'll have them all over the yard. They multiply. So I picked up two and went and blew them. Don't tell me something I'm not going to do. I'm going to do it anyway. So, intention, deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you are hitting your mark. Recognize that you are not the one who has to do it all. However, others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intentions, sending it out into the field, then allowing for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intention of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. Do it your way. I did it my way. Yeah, I would say to do it your way. You've got the wise vow, the new beginning, the egg. It's the new beginning. So basically, the new beginning, it has the wisdom and it has the beauty in the grass. When you blow on them, they'll have lots of yellow flowers and you have more beauty next year. But anyway, yeah, not to be sarcastic, but yeah, that is a great that's a great thing to think about too when you're getting ready to meditate. The intention. What are you intending to do? What do you want to do? No. So we're going to clarify it, and we get the Nine of Cups. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I like this intention. Wish. Nine of Cups. Nine goes into nine. You're perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of. So make your wish. A Nine of Cups is the magical wish card of the tarot. When it appears in your reading, you'll benefit from love, friendship, support. In your projects and harmony at home, all aspects of your life flourish and you'll feel content and fulfilled. The only glitch is being a little smug, so be sensitive in your enthusiasm to share your good fortune, and additional meaning is entertaining and socializing. This is happiness. This is love. This is support. Is that your intention? I would say I would love that for my intention. We're on Earth, we're earthed. We've already kind of went through dark nights of the soul. And, it seems like sometimes it seems like, and I even said it today, I said, it's been going so good the last few days. And my friend says, no, it hasn't. I said, well, it has for me. So, it's contagious like maybe I just go my own way and I'm my own person and they see that. I make them laugh a little bit and we have a good time. But I do see people going through struggles because this is going to be a hard, nut to crack and a hard nut to eat because people are not ready. Some people are not ready for this at all. We got a number two. That's why I had put the two, the angel number that is a messenger from the universe, balance, harmony, and new beginnings. Gentle gardener. Be your own person, be a conscious co-creator. The gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation and is sent ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? Believe in limitless possibilities and you will see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. I have been doing a gratitude journal for a while now, and it makes me feel better. I try to, and we do have bad days. I try to focus on the good and get over the bad idea because I don't want to live there. I mean, you fight, you argue, you're not getting along with somebody, whatever it is, just don't live there. And you don't even have to say you're sorry. Just go on with the day like it didn't even happen. That's what I've been doing, just kind of wiping things away and just not dealing with it. Now, in the General Gardener, which it's easy to know, this looks like a grandma or something looking down on her children, and they're hatching because it's a new beginning. Security. That's grandma watching over you. That's security. And that is the Four of Pentacles. This is the security card of the tarot. When your finances are on track and work and relationships are happy and stable, you are able to provide and care for others. Overall, you've reached a point at which you can sit back a while and appreciate the strong foundation you have built. However, because this secretary has been hard won, you may resist positive change. Enjoy this period of calm and order, but stay open to new possibilities to keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. This is stability, finance, prosperity, protection, balance, order, and foundations, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, we are going in a different direction than we've always been. So we have a lot to learn, actually. Okay. Laying in the sun, my hair is starting to turn blonde again. I can go to blonde real quick from dark. Okay. Let's see. We got the 25. Metamorphosis. It's a 7. You are in the process of deep and beautiful changes. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin, or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. Yeah, I love that because it's right. The moth, the Cocoon takes a long time and it does die and it becomes a butterfly. And it's just a really, really nice message, I think. And then we've got the Ten of Wands as the clarifier. It's responsibility. Set some boundaries to reduce the stress you may need to say no to certain people. This 10 is the overwhelm card of the tarot. You have far too much to do and to think about. There may be pressure at work or in a home. Front, you're so absorbed in the detail, you can see the bigger pit. You can't see the bigger picture and discern what's essential. An additional meaning is that one person or situation is taking all your mental energy, so you have little time to focus on your own needs. Burdens, overloads, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, and pressure blocks. Yeah, the 10 of wands is going to show, yes, yes, you're doing this, you're changing, but it's a responsibility too to take care of yourself after you change. Yay, we've got a special message at the end, a couple of them. I still got to do this one. Um, and I had the dreams a guy wanted to do this special message. So we've got a 12, which is a 3, which is beautifully divine. And we got the scribe. Look for an unbiased source, be objective and seek multiple perceptions. Visit the library or archives. Value the writing word by writing things down. Document your life journey. Make multiple copies of your digital files. A need to censor yourself. Guard your personal information. Yeah, the scribe is the record keeper, and he likes to warn people, the keeper of the knowledge and information about past, present, and future. He is a priestly man, although not necessarily a religious one. His religion is knowledge and wisdom, tradition, mythos, and law, philosophy, religion, and science, mathematics reversed. He is like the record keeper of the Christ consciousness, our creator. And he keeps them pretty straight. So we also want to be careful and back up things and write things down. I started writing things down instead of putting it on the computer, because if the computer gone, then everything you did is gone. And with the clarifier for the scribe, we got the King of Wands. Leadership, vision, big picture, taking control, daring decision, boldness, optimism. King of Wands card signifies the asker is competent and capable. There will be a chance to meet interesting people. You can successfully negotiate and state your point of view. This card also shows up as a reminder to trust oneself. The asker's intuition knows the way. This is a time to fully embrace their strengths and wisdom, which will enable them to make a huge difference in the world. That is a beautiful message. Now, we had a little bit of mystery school show up. So we're going to see what this is. The Emerald Tablet. Activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. The Emerald Tablet is one of the most celebrated of the Hermetic texts, a series of sacred Egyptian Greeks texts from the 2nd century or earlier. The Emerald Tablet is said to have been carved on a bright green stone. It was transported to Egypt around the fall of Atlantis and stored in the halls of Meneti. Under the Great Pyramid, although the legend is widespread, the origin of the text is shrouded in mystery. We do know that it It is made up of 14 passages, which first appear in a book written sometime between the 6th and 8th century and has been highly influenced. Its most famous statement is, as above, so below, meaning that what is in the high heavens is reflected upon the earth. The author signs off as Hermes, which is another name for Thoth, who is featured in this deck and is thought to have been the priest king of Atlantis. The idea is that he knew of the approaching end of civilization and hid the Emerald Tablet and many others' teachings in order to preserve them for spiritual aspirants in the future. Yeah, so we could always look back at it and know that that was our mystery school. All right. That was a beautiful message for us for tonight, today. I wanted to get it out there as soon as possible so that way everybody can see what kind of energy they're going to feel that day. Start your story, start your book, write the gratitude journals, make dream journals. You're dreaming all the time. You're remembering your dreams. Put it down in writing, and have a dream journal maybe beside you, so you can write it down before you can get out of bed. Because if you get out of bed, go to the bathroom, do this, it's like 5 minutes, you're losing it. You don't remember all of it. So that gives you kind of some direction when you can keep stuff like that. You can look back on it and say, wow, this was a crazy memory. And we've had a lot of crazy memories now, haven't we? Over the past, what, 5 years? All right, everybody. I love you all, and may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.